Hey beauties and cuties. So there are two ways to disarm hate. If you have any bullies, if you have people sending hateful words and thoughts your way, giving you the evil eye, there are literally two ways to totally disarm that and literally protect your energy and move forward. Let me just get into it, okay? Are you comfortable? Do you have a little water? Do you have a snack? Stay hydrated, beauties and cuties. Okay, let's just get into it. The first way to disarm hate is simply with kindness. I know you've heard it all before. Kill them with kindness. But it's absolutely so true, beauties and cuties. Now, this is coming from somebody like me who has experienced quite a lot of homophobia in my life. Let me tell ya. Some people have the audacity to walk past me and say some homophobic remarks. And what these people really want out of you with their hateful words that they send your way is to elicit a reaction from you. Because a reaction from you will fuel their fire, will validate their hatred, will give them the satisfaction. No, beauties and cuties, we do not want to give the haters the satisfaction. So instead, what I like to do is literally disarm them with kindness. One time when I was at a Ralph's, I was just standing in line at the checkout line with a friend, and I was scanning my items, and literally this older lady just mad dogs me. She looks me up and down and she says, "Oh, I can't wait for Trump to get into office because you're gonna go away. All you gay people can go away." And I was just like, "Thank you, have a nice day." And she looked so confused. She looked so confused when I wished her a nice day. And she kept on saying things at me. She kept on barking at me. But all I kept repeating was, "Thank you, have a nice day." I literally kept repeating that and she got so annoyed. And finally, since she could see that I wasn't budging and that I wasn't even fighting her fire with fire, she literally just stormed off and out of the grocery store. And I won that battle. I know, I won that battle. I was really proud of myself for standing my ground because literally everyone around who was witnessing this just saw her spewing hate my way. And it didn't make sense because I was just being a nice person back to her. Now, if I chose to bark back at her, which I know I could do that. But I chose to first think and be like, you know what? I'm never gonna see this woman sending hatred my way ever again in my life. Like literally, what are the odds of that? Do I really wanna devote this type of energy to her? Because you gotta realize, beauties and cuties, your energy, especially your emotional energy, is the most precious asset that you have. Not everyone deserves that type of emotion out of you, especially your haters. And then the second thing I asked is, if I were to bark back at her and fight her fire with my fire, that'll only make me look just as bad as her. I will meet her at her level. And what we want to do in these situations when we're faced with people who spew hate our way is we want to rise above them. And we want to show that we are in control of the situation. And so by me just acting nice back to her, it literally gave her no more ammunition to keep spewing hatred my way. And thus I disarmed her and I moved forward with my life with a smile. The second best way to disarm hatred is to literally just ignore it. Be unbothered. Do not let it move you. Do not let it shake you. Just literally don't even acknowledge it. And I've used this technique with people who used to bully me and people who said homophobic comments to me. Literally just looking at them with a blank stare and then looking away and continuing about my business just makes them feel like they're insignificant, which they are. Any hater is insignificant to you because you don't need that type of energy. So why absorb it? Even though their words might hurt you, you don't want to give them the satisfaction of a reaction, beauties and cuties. So literally keep calm and carry on because, again, like the previous question I asked myself, will I ever see this person again? If it's just a random person spewing hate my way, literally never gonna see them again, so why bother? I don't give a damn about this person. They are so insignificant in my life. I just know that I have so many people who love and support me in my inner orbit, and there are other kind strangers out there who've shown me the opposite of hatred. So I choose to devote my energy and my emotions to those people instead of just this one random person. And so when I act unbothered by their words, it makes a force field and their words cannot penetrate me in any way. And so if you move unbothered, if you ignore their hateful words and just move on, they won't even find a reason to come at you ever again, because they just know that they can't get a reaction out of you. And that, beauties and cuties, is truly what they want, because a reaction will validate their hateful words, will make it seem like they are in control, will give them the power. But we have the power when we show kindness or when we ignore their words. And you always want to be in control and have that power. And those two ways are the best ways to disarm hate coming your way, beauties and cuties. Anyways, I hope this short and cutiful little video helped you out. If you're going through like people bullying you, just know that you are not alone. I was once in your shoes. And literally till this day, some random people still say stupid things my way, but I have learned through trial and error to keep calm, carry on, kill them with kindness, and be an unbothered queen. And I hope that you will too. I love you, beauties and cuties. I'll see you in the next video, okay? Stay beautiful and cutiful.